I was just listening to the Doctors Running podcast, and they were asked a question by Chad at Believe in the Run. And that question is hilarious. It was if a foam, a running shoe foam, was a flavor of ice cream, what would it be? Or some sort of variation on that. But I have actually three answers. They really struggled to answer it on the podcast, which I thought was hilarious. Because if you're put on the spot for that type of question, that's a ridiculous question to be asked. But I immediately had one answer, which I'll give you first. But then just looking at my shoes, I came up with two more pretty quickly right after that. So first one, Evo SL is death by chocolate. Now, why? And not the Evo SL, but the Light Strike Pro, particularly in the Evo SL and its application in the Evo SL. Well, death by chocolate is dense and desirable, potent, and even responsive. Now, what is responsive in an ice cream? Responsive in an ice cream is if you eat too much death by chocolate, you will feel sick pretty quickly. So you're going to be eating it and your body is going to be like, dude, stop. You must stop doing this. And that's why I thought death by chocolate. So death by chocolate being like a really rich dark chocolate ice cream with chocolate chunks and chocolate syrup and chocolate whatever. It's just like a bunch of different layers of chocolate in it. And yeah, that's the Light Strike Pro in the Evo SL. It's really thick. Neo Zen was the second quickest that I could come up with a flavor. This is Fluffernutter. I don't know if you ever had a peanut butter and Fluffernutter sandwich. Those are really delicious, but Fluffernutter is a lot and it is very soft and airy and light. And that's the Neo Zen, but it's also sort of responsive in the sense that if I eat too much Fluffernutter ice cream or Fluffernutter itself, I'll get sick pretty quickly and it's sickly sweet. And so that's why I don't actually run super long in the Neo Zen is I get, it's so soft and it's so cozy that I don't know, it could be a little bit too much softness for very long runs. I'm talking like over 13 or 14. But yeah, it's a sweet, delicious, marshmallowy foam. The last one, the Metaspeed Edge Paris, is a brown butter vanilla. I had this at an ice cream shop out in Denver. It is so warm and inviting, sort of out of the box, outside the box concept wise. One of my favorite flavors in food is brown butter, and then putting that into an ice cream, a slightly saltier, like offbeat, dense because it's buttery. And that's this foam is it's dense, right? It's a definitely a less airy or light flavor of ice cream. It's a thicker, but it's also very creamy. It's very smooth. I feel rhythmic in this shoe. So the Flight Foam Turbo Plus is, yeah, it's like brown butter. It's a little offbeat. It's a little thicker and firmer than regular ice cream, but it just is something that's near and dear to my heart. And the foam in the Neo Zen, by the way, is what is that called? It's the Energy Next. So it was a question about foam, not specific shoes, but I've only tried Energy Next in the Neo Zen, so I don't really know if it's different in like the Neo Vista or something. But yeah, those are three shoes immediately that came to mind if these three shoes were ice cream flavors. All right, see ya.